in disguise. Identify base location. Clearly North America.
Oh, wait, no,
Hang on.
Whoa, whoa, what'd I do?
Alright, Joe, first off, remember part of the original thing about the Supreme Emender here. You're the Supreme Emender, but you have a wise war council.
Huh?
You have the wise war council of
Well, it's supposed to be my first playthrough, right? So shouldn't mistakes be made?
You want to read this shit.
what these things do.
Alright, North America. Oh, there's a bonus.
Yes, it's not just a raisin.
Bonus.
No,
bonus, biggest boy. By picking North America, all units become 100% cooler and are deployed with shades on every mission. Sounds good to me.
Okay, so you get these bonuses here. Every country has a bonus. North America, 50% left to aircraft weapons. Now, this used to be a lot better because this used to include satellites. It no longer includes satellites. Therefore, it is not best choice.
But Alright, Europe. Expert knowledge. Laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build and maintain. That sounds pretty cool.
So Europe plays the long game because laboratories and workshops are things like you're going to have a lot of, and their maintenance costs start to add up after a while. Once you have like 20 of them going around your base, it costs a lot less.
Okay. Yeah, so they're the
But it doesn't help. But they don't. But the actual lab and workshop cost isn't very high. So early game, it's not that big of a bonus.
It's later on where it matters.
Yeah, because then you'll have more monthly money.
Alright, Asia. Future combat. All projects in the Foundry and the Officer Training School cost 50% less.
Oh, that one was actually pretty. I remember this one being pretty sweetie swag.
Sounds like it's in a bag.
Because part of the problem is, what is it? Foundry shit is basically your soldiers' gear, like their armor, their armor, weapons. The officer training school like gives you buffs as the commander.
Okay.
And
South
like
America.
those are. South America's puppies is worst choice.
I can heal
Puppy's worst
myself to
waifu.
somebody.
It's probably Jek.
Probably me.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. When I had to reinstall my operating system, shit got really fucked.
Why? Why would you forsake me? Alright, South America. It's the little spoon. We have our ways. Okay. Autopsies and interrogations are completed instantly.
Autopsies and interrogations usually take 3 days. It's not that long in the grand scheme of things.
That's still really cool.
And once you get enough scientists and laboratories going, they complete in 1 day. So the other thing too about a lot of these buffs,
They're the rush.
it's a rush, but part of the thing. Okay, so the biggest thing is that all of these bonuses are not lost once you pick one.
Okay.
So like you can drop your base wherever, but if you put satellites over an entire country, you get their bonus.
Okay. And last
So you
but not-
can't. Africa's just more money.
All in. Monthly XCOM funding increased by 30%. That's really good.
That one, yeah, is
Money.
probably one of the best. The only thing though is that it's not a great start because it's percentage increase. So early on, you don't make a lot of money. So like
late
it's
game, you're going to be rolling in the dough.
yeah, but it's something you want. As I said, remember, all these bonuses can be obtained.
I like. Wait. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I see what you mean. So it's a matter of what you need first.
Asia is usually my favorite start.
Well, if all of these can be obtained, then that makes South America really good because it's like
But
you're not going to need it
you'll be
later.
performing autopsies and shit throughout the entire game.
I know.
And interrogations. You're doing both.
I know you're doing both, but like if it's good really early on and later on you're not going to need it, because of whatever reason, then
You know what else is really good? Early on,
what?
the officer training school.
Yeah, but you can. It's 50% less. Like early on, the percentage bonus isn't going to be a lot, and then you said I can get it later, right?
Well, no. See, so the thing is so the thing is percentage bonus of one-time payments. The officer training school is one-time payment things. Things like increase your maximum squad size, or like things like that you want really early. And the costs of those, honestly I forget like the other buffs they did, but like squad size is like the biggest and most important thing.
How come
Because more
Australia's
boys.
not one?
Australia is part of Asia, I believe.
Oh, I guess you're right. It's all highlighted.
I like how Ian hasn't weighed in here, but
That's. Well, last time I played XCOM, I chose South America.
because you're a buster. All right, so Joe, let me
You seem to be
read
the only one here
Because
who
I'm
doesn't
a
like
Smith
South
scumming
America.
asshole.
because he's a safe scumming asshole, so it doesn't matter. So increased squad size don't matter. All right, Joe, I'm going to read you this off all the things the officer training school offers.
You're really trying to push Asia.
Pushing Asia
20
to
plus
some
25% experience gained from kills.
Assuming
Squad size
I get
increased
any.
to 5 soldiers. Soldiers heal twice as fast from wounds taken in combat. So when your dude gets shot, he's not out of combat for 2 months.
We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that a lot.
Super important. Squad size 2 increased to 6 soldiers.
All right. Asia seems to be the way to go, just because we're on big boy mode.
We're going big dick mode.
Soldiers receive a larger will bonus each time they're promoted, which means soldiers don't pussy out.
If we were in America, that would be an automatic default, right from the get-go. There's no pussies in America, man. You go in max
You'd be surprised,
will.
actually.
You'd be very
shot.
surprised.
You will be surprised and very disappointed.
All right, Asia it is.
We're heading into
Operation
China for the
Broken
next
Heart.
operation. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating
Oh.
alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down
Is
there
this
and
modern
eliminate
day?
any hostiles.
Yes, it's not like past.
You need to fix whatever's going on, cause it's like random.
It's probably when I talk.
It's only when it's sometimes, like just then when I talk. I don't know why. It's weird.
Cancer.
My mic's just very sensitive.
I should
Well,
probably
it's not even sensitivity, it's just some weird shit that I still haven't figured out. Because I never fiddled with any specific settings.
Broken hearts.
But basically, Joe, the thing about this here is that the game just tosses you into a mission with a pre-made squad.
Are these men and women gonna die?
Possibly. Alright, so real quick, before
There's a
you...
chance.
Before... There are a little bit more of a chance. So let me explain to you Meld. Meld is a currency used to genetically modify soldiers.
Oh no. Oh no. We're in that territory now.
Yeah, okay, but
We're
so
gonna need to.
you're gonna want it, trust us. So what it is 2 meld canisters spawn in basically every mission of the game. They are in randomized locations on the map tile on the tile set,
Tile
and
set.
name of the maps,
Oh boy.
because there's a lot of maps.
I'm in uncharted territory.
But basically, there's 2 of them that spawn on the map. They give you a general idea of where they are, and you have a set amount of turns before they just kind of detonate.
Oh boy.
It's not mandatory to get all of it every single mission, but in the earlier missions, it's safer to run around and explore. So the earlier you get more, the better.
And this is the only way to get meld.
Only way.
Oh boy. Okay, we're going in.
Going deep. Okay, I need funnels.
You can't just abandon us. We just jumped in.
Strike 1. This is
I
Sentinel.
don't know what I'm
You
doing.
are free to
Oh,
engage
shit.
all hostile
Wait for me to
contacts
catch
in the AO. Don't take
Okay.
any chances.
Okay. Does AWSD
What?
move around?
Moves the
WSD
camera.
moves the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that. All right.
You can left click your soldiers and then right click them to move them to like where you're pointing.
No, it's left click to
your
move.
cursor.
Sato, Guseva, Hansen, Vandenberg.
You also notice that there's a little flag on everybody's back. That's their nationality.
Germany.
Germany.
Oh, I can move up
Guseva's
and down,
Russian.
but I can't zoom in.
Use the mouse wheel.
It's just up and down. It's not.
Oh
Really
yeah. You don't zoom in, but you change.
Oh yeah,
it.
that's
It's kind of like
those are floors of buildings.
Hey, we got a Canadian. No wait, that's Japan.
That's a big jump.
The flags are basically the same except one's a circle and one's a leaf.
Yep, definitely. Exact same flag.
Otherwise, they're practically the same country. Let's be honest.
Same country. Yep, Canadians definitely are producing tentacle porn.
All right, Joe. Let's move your guys into cover. You see
Alright, so-
how
okay.
you like you're like mousing your thing over the near like hedges. You see like full shields are half shields. Half shields are half cover. Full shields are full cover. You're gonna want full cover as much as you need it. But half cover will do. You never want to have your guys out of cover.
Literally, the game has a crit system where you have chance of doing crits.
This
Out
is
of
so
cover.
scary.
Out of cover, your soldiers have like a general 45% chance to get crit. See how they only have 4 HP? Crit does double damage. So you only need to take 2 damage to die if you crit.
Dude, I don't want to take any damage. Damage hurts.
Then get into cover.
Okay.
Move your guys into cover.
Vandenberg, you can go here. Here. There you go. All right,
And also your movement isn't limited to the faint blue outline. You can go a little bit beyond that. But moving within the blue outline
Let you take this.
will
Okay, so
let you take an action afterwards.
yeah, so you everything works on action points. To move beyond the blue outline into the yellow outline is called a dash. It takes both your action points so they can dash, but then not do anything afterwards. Usually the safest.
So that's the amount of turns I have. So I can move them one space, and then I
And
can
then
move them another space, or I can attack.
Yeah.
Or I can attack twice.
No. Attacking ends a unit's ability to do anything.
Oh, so you... Okay.
So you almost always want to move and then attack.
Alright, so I'm gonna... I want... Actually, you know what? Vandenberg... Oh, he can't really go anywhere from there.
And when you have when you're in cover, your units also gain an extra command, hunker down, which reduces their sight range, but gives them a crit resistance. So say if you're about to get flanked and there's nothing the person can do and shooting the dude isn't gonna kill him, hunkering down is usually your best option.
No, I don't want to go back to Gusava.
Do something.
I'm thinking! I'm stressed!
Joe, if you're
Panicking.
if you're stressed now, you've seen
You're
that.
gonna fall the fuck apart.
Literally, you're gonna
We
I
will
believe in
break
Salto.
you.
I believe in Salta. Salto. Yeah.
Sato. My dude, puppy.
Codename Salto because she's about to deliver the salt to the aliens. You can go... There's no cover. Okay, there.
The inside of the building looks pretty clear.
Oh! Aliens!
We're witnessing something never before
Oh,
seen in
spoilers.
recorded history.
They're here. I don't know.
Moving that way. And there's the aliens. Oh shit.
Yep.
That's affirmative.
Okay, well, the fact that the first one moved straight into the building is good. So, Joe, now that the aliens have exposed themselves, so the only thing I really hate about all the XCOM games is that when you discover aliens, they get a reaction to move before their turn. So it's kind of cancer. So they can position out. They can out-position you pretty well.
You can shoot! No! Oh, I'm okay. What do you mean you can shoot from all the way over there?